Hey, Jim Hoffman here from EMSSEO.com. Thanks for taking a minute and joining me today. I want to talk a little bit about ventilation today. My fellow EMS tips creator over on Instagram, Medic Foam, posted a pic of this recently, and I thought it would be a good idea to put up a video version of it as well. Why? Well, because these are key elements that are really going to help you when you are thinking about what it is that is going on with your patients, and a very important tip that I want to share with you in just a minute as well. After the video, guys, do me a favor. Go to EMS2022.com, grab yourself a free responder membership for more great EMS education, study, and review content. So, ventilation. Well, we want to talk about 4 things really I want to mention here that sort of tell your body and your brain what's going on and how to regulate it. Mainly, the regulation and what's controlling ventilation is the medulla, right? This little guy right here. Then you get another thing, which are signals that are transmitted by the phrenic and the intercostal nerves that go to the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles. Then you've got your PCO2, and this is that partial pressure of carbon dioxide. And, this is a determinant factor of the ventilatory rate, all right? So a rise in that arterial PCO2 is going to stimulate ventilation and is going to increase the respiratory rate. Now, the 4th thing I want to mention are something called stretch receptors. And these are located on the visceral and pleural walls of the bronchi and the bronchioles. And during inhalation, it's these stretch receptors that tell the medulla to stop inhaling so that it prevents overinflation of the lungs. And of course, we know if that happens, that could be a bad thing. And this is also referred to as the Herring-Brewer reflex. Now, here's the one thing I want to mention to you guys that I want you to take away from this video, and why when I saw my pal Medic Foam mention this, I thought it was going to be key to mention it as well. And this is a test tip. When you are preparing for an exam, some of the things that I just mentioned are going to be key to know and to recall, to know what part of the brain is controlling ventilation, know what determines the ventilatory rate, okay, that PCO2, and know what the Herring-Brewer reflex is. All right, these things that I'm mentioning is going to help you because many exams are going to be asking this type of content questions. When you know these little tips here, you know these key elements, and you see them on an exam, it's going to be almost a free question. You're going to get these 5, 10, 2.5, whatever it is, points for those questions, because you're going to know these 4 quick elements here on what controls and affects your patient's ventilation. All right, I'm going to end it there, guys. I hope this really helped you out and that you think about these things when you're studying these key elements what you might see on exams and you might see going on with your patients. And I hope that you can use it in your day-to-day EMS ventures as well. And don't forget, go over to, if you're on Instagram, go over there, follow my pal Medic Foam, and get more quick tips like this as well in a nice little image and text format also. All right, that's it for me, guys. As always, I'm Jim Hoffman from EMSSEO.com. Stay safe.